Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I'm your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, dude?
What's going on, indeed? Well, the never-ending Where's Venom, Where's Spider-Man, Where Do They Lie saga continues.
I thought this was over.
I'm so confused.
This was over.
This was over.
Over.
Yep.
Did something happen?
Something happened.
Something happened.
Something happened, yeah. So, I read this article literally about 4 or 5 minutes ago, and now it was over, but this is the sequel, you know, the unwanted sequel. It's like the Jaws 3 of this. So, there was another interview with Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige, and Pascal opened her mouth again, and this was the quote. Somebody asked her, you know, this whole situation with Venom and Silver and Black, you know, Spider-Man:'Homecoming, they are separate. We know that now. And this was Amy's response. She said, first, there is Spider-Man happily in the place where he's supposed to be, which is in the Marvel Universe, talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, replied Pascal. I think everything comes from that. This is the signpost, the tentpole, the signature, and the other movies that Sony's going to make in their relationship to this MCU Spider-Man take place in this separate Sony world. Although you're not going to see them in the Marvel Universe, meaning the MCU, it's in the same reality. Kevin Feige then says her response is, quote, the perfect answer. So, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Wait a minute. Was there a deal made on the weekend? Was there a deal signed on the weekend where Marvel says, okay, we'll give you Spider-Man for Venom if you let us put person A, B, C, D, and E in Homecoming 2 or 3. And they said, okay. Now, what does this new deal entail?
Well, we don't have anything more than that.
This is definitely a deal because there is no way that they're playing it off like, oh, everything's fine. It always was like this. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
There were some closed freaking door deals. I don't know what the contract is, but I want to find out.
Me too.
I want to know, is Venom going to pop in?
No. That's what they're saying. They're saying that we're not going to see these Sony spin-off movies, these characters in the MCU.
But they
gave them place in the same reality.
They gave them something. Sony gave them something.
They had to have.
Sony gave them something. What did they give?
You know what I wonder? I wonder if they gave them Miles Morales. Remember when they said a couple of days ago that he exists in the MCU, but they're still making that animated Spider-Man movie? I wonder if Marvel went to them and said, we want Miles Morales for the future. We'll let your Venom and thing be in the universe, but there'll be no crossovers.
You know, I think they did too. I think they gave him Spider-Man 2099 also.
Maybe.
I definitely think. I think that is going to be Phase 4. Spider-Man 2099, there'll be some type of time travel thing. They'll team up, whatever. Maybe they extended the deal with Tom Holland for more than 3 movies. More than up to Homecoming 3. I think they extended the deal with Spider-Man in the MCU. I think they did.
You know, there's another way, story-wise, that they could explain this, which this gets messy, but I mean, this is the way I'm thinking about it now. Since they're saying that Tom Holland is never going to show up in the spin-offs, and that these spin-off characters are never going to show up in the MCU, but they're in the same reality, I'm wondering if maybe they're in an alternate timeline within the same reality. So like events in that timeline with the spin-offs are different, but they're just not going to focus on that. And then we have the normal timeline with Homecoming and Avengers and the rest of that.
This could be a thing where if Secret Wars has to do with multiple realities, they could be referenced or something, and they could have a. Eventually, here's the thing. I know Sony eventually wanted to do a Spider-Verse where all the different Spider-Men from different universes team up against the threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could say Tobey Maguire is counted as one of the universes. You could say they could all come together, every one of them, Andrew Garfield, everybody, and they all battle like Morlun and his family or whatever. If that's the case, that would be the greatest, probably Spider-Man Saga they could do with multiple Spider-Man from different universes. And if it's under Marvel and Sony joint, which that would be the prize, like an A versus X, Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah, yeah.
In the MCU. Like Phase 4, Spider-Man Homecoming 2, Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2099, stuff flooding the market in Phase 4 with Spider-Man stuff. Because that is the most profitable hero in history. Action figures, everything, forget about it. Times 3. And maybe Spider-Gwen. Who knows? So, I mean, phases are over like 5 years' time, right? Or 3 years' time, or 4 years' time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you could have different Spider-Man movies over the course of different years.
Well, you know what I'm thinking too. If they decide to go with the thing I just said, where the spin-off movies are in an alternate timeline of the MCU, but not really in the MCU. Remember how they said that there was going to be that hero in Homecoming 2 that wasn't Iron Man, but it was going to be somebody else?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's definitely Doctor Strange now, because that could be the thing that alludes to that. They could say, "Oh, you think this is the only timeline," and then maybe he shows him something.
And you'll see you'll see Tobey Maguire.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like maybe he'll show him something from like one of the spin-offs or something, and that's how they'll connect that, quote unquote.
Right. All right.
Because I got to tell you, I just saw this article and I was just like, what?
Yeah, that boggles my mind. I don't know what that is about. But I'm going to find out. I'm pretty sure that the deal is that Marvel's going to have Tom Holland for more than the contract states.
Maybe that's what they got. Maybe because they extended the contract, they were like, well, we want to do this.
Yeah, all right. Like, it's part of the same reality. Yeah. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
We got Spider-Man for 7 movies. Absolutely. New movies. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, whatever you want. Because by the time we'll have him until he's 30.
Yeah, I mean they're probably gonna announce something, I'm guessing, after Homecoming.
Well, there's something that was shown today. Take mine Marvel Legacy, which I really didn't get into details about it today. But that's that thing we talked about. We'll talk about it on the cast. But I think that was really interesting about this book, and not that I'm changing the subject, because we'll get back to Spider-Man in a second, but there's Godzilla-heavy merchandise in here.
Oh.
I mean, we'll do another cast on it, but they plan on Titanosaurus
Very nice.
And they got, like, all this stuff coming out in
See
September.
that Mecha Godzilla there?
Yeah.
That's a friggin' like Transformer.
Yeah, they got ridiculous amount of villains in there. There's a whole line. I don't know who this is. This is in September. There is going to be. I'm sorry. They're previewing it, but it's going to ship January 2018. So they're going heavy Godzilla. Heavy. I mean, they got Gigan, second Gigan. They got Space Godzilla, Titanosaurus. They got different Mecha Godzilla. They got Anguirus. They got Rodan. They're going crazy in here. Crazy. So I get this book once in a while. It's thick. It has preview of upcoming toys and stuff. It's really cool. So I'll be reading that the past couple of days because it's really huge. All right, back to Spider-Man Homecoming. What else is going on with that? What's this thing about the Scorpion? Is that a joke or is that like what is that?
Right. So apparently you know his name, the guy who becomes Scorpion.
Yeah.
He's apparently going to be in Homecoming.
As himself or as Scorpion?
Isn't it Gargan? Something?
Yeah,
Gargan?
Matt Gargan. Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's going to be not Scorpion, but apparently Gargan himself is going to be in Homecoming.
But J. Jonah Jameson's tied with that, how he became Scorpion. Like, he paid him to put the suit on, and then it got stuck to him. He couldn't take it off, remember?
Yeah.
Or something, and he wanted to kill J. Jonah Jameson for trapping him in this thing or something.
I got to tell you, I hope Scorpion is the villain in Homecoming, too, because I like Scorpion, and I think a really cool live-action version would be awesome.
Me too, man. I'm all for it. All right, so, and we also heard that Tom Holland wants a Clone Saga for the third one.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
They keep talking about, and also the big Spider-Man event in 2018 is going to be with the Green Goblin in here. So I don't know what's something huge. So I don't know what the hell's going on there, but it's going to be pretty big. So a lot of cool stuff's coming. All right, anything else with Spider-Man?
Not that I know of. These are the big stories that I saw.
Huge stuff.
So
we'll be talking about this throughout the week. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye for now.